you know, we're a free apartment locating service. We work with every apartment in the city to help you find the right fit, whether it's pet friendly or has great specials. Our service is totally free because we're paid by the apartment after you move in. Would you like to get started and see what we can find for you?
Yeah, that sounds good, actually. Is the service really free?
We just created an AI locator receptionist that picks up our phone calls, speaks to our client, answers all of the questions that a renter could possibly ask an apartment locator. We literally put in like 60 Q&As and this giant prompt that I'm about to share with you if you stick through for the entire video. And I promise you guys that this is gonna be a super valuable video. I'm super excited about this. It took us a very long time to come up with this prompt because out of all the prompts that we kept trying, there was always one little glitch or a long pause, and finally we have it perfect so that you can employ your own AI locator to take all of your calls, still send them your survey link so they can be auto pre-qualified, and then reroute them to book a Zoom call. In this video, we're gonna go over all the FAQs, the big prompt that took us forever to fine tune, the way we trained it even further beyond the prompt, and then we're gonna test it and call it right now so you guys can hear my AI locator receptionist live. And this is why I'm so excited about this video. You guys know that I love working with Zoom calls. I was the first locator ever to teach the entire strategy or tactic to why don't we just pre-qualify our leads up front and then have them book a Zoom call with me so I can imitate an in-person appointment but then never have to drive to the office. I came up with that like when Zoom was popular around COVID. And so the thing with that is when you're just getting leads on the fly, like your broker's giving you leads or your phone's blowing up with referrals, you know, we understand it's kind of hard to take a live call and then say, you know, hey, let's get off this phone call and then how about you book a call with me in the future? Like that's kind of tough to do. And so a lot of the times apartment locators are just used to working manually and they never end up, you know, building an infrastructure that allows for them to book Zoom calls. But I promise you guys, when you book Zoom calls, it's such a big deal if you can somehow route your lead gen, your social media efforts, and lead all of them into booking a call. The quality of the lead is always much higher because they go through your survey, probably they saw an ad from you, you warm them up, maybe you put them through a sales funnel. So that whole process warms them up. And if you do what we do, the way we teach locating, they're gonna see your VSL, video service explainer, inside of your survey while they're getting pre-qualified anyways. So by the time people book calls with me and I get to see them, not only does it imitate an in-person appointment, so your conversion rate, you probably understand, just is higher if you're doing a Zoom call. You can see them using your webcam over just your voice, right? But on top of that, they're so warmed up with the process. So the issue for so long was that even though I love these higher quality Zoom call appointments, sometimes I get referrals and my phone will just blow up. So what we've done with this AI locator is we're training it to ask permission to send the Zoom call. Like that's always the main goal. And then if they say no, or like, can I just talk to you? Or can I just talk to someone right now? The bot with 2 attempts try to persuade them to just book a Zoom call anyways and let the bot text them. And so I'm about to show you all of this live. At the end of the video, we're gonna actually test it live on my actual cell phone. And then you're gonna get a chance to see the bot like persuade someone like, nope, let's do Zoom. It's a lot easier. We can share the screen. So it's gonna be really, really cool. But before we get into the testing, I wanna show you how you can actually make this thing yourself as well. So I'm not just the only smart apartment locator utilizing this method. Obviously, all of our paid students are gonna get this update into IQ immediately, but let's just hop on my laptop now. I'm gonna show you the prompt and everything. So let's get started. Obviously, we're gonna log into LocatorIQ, a CRM that can handle this. We're gonna click on AI agents. Then we're gonna go inside of this voice AI right there. So let's click that. And this is Sam. Everyone say hello to Sam. She's not real, but she's gonna really help me book more calls, especially after hours when I don't wanna work. So let's just click into Sam. And here's the thing. I say the same thing that this receptionist is gonna say. In fact, she does a better job than me because she tries her hardest. It's a freaking bot powered by OpenAI and like an insane prompt I'm about to break down. So she does a better job than me too. When I get calls, sometimes I'm in a bad mood and I'm like, look, let me just send you my Zoom call link, right? And so she really does do a better job than me. That's why I'm so excited about this. I don't think I've been more excited about anything like in a decade. So anyhow, this is Sam right here. And I selected the better voice. We just got updates with way better voices. Now it says recommended, and it's way better than this like basic stuff without the recommended tag, okay? So we select that, select your time zone, that's important. And then right now the direction is inbound call. And so if someone calls your number, then you can employ this AI locator receptionist for sure. Soon to come, the outbound call, which is really going to change the game. We're working on that. That's a harder prompt and everything to actually execute. But once that comes out, I'll do a separate YouTube video. That's going to be insane. It's going to be able to call leads for you, cold call them, and then book them on your calendar as well. But for right now, we're going to talk about the inbound calls and how we can still lead them to book a call as if we're hiring a locator receptionist. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and go over to the agent goals here. Now, in this other video I have called AI locator setter or something, we really talk about the knowledge base and what it takes to really train up a knowledge base, because you do have to select the knowledge base and then do the giant prompt as well. And we're not going to get into how to do the knowledge base in the right way because there's another video about that where we dive in depth about like how to do that. Long story short, in the knowledge base, you input your website it scrapes it, learns about you. The second thing you do is you put in as many Q&As as you can. So what we did is we looked back 11 years of us being in apartment locating, and we scraped up as a team all of the questions that were ever asked to us that were really good questions. And then we put in the hours to manually answer them the way we would actually answer them. So that's part of training the knowledge base. The FAQs are just as valuable as this giant prompt itself. And then the third last thing to do to really get a good knowledge base is once all of that stuff is done, then you have to train it. So you go into the training module, you keep testing it, hitting thumbs down the button, and then telling it what it ought to have responded. And if you do that for like hours every day for months, then it becomes stupid, like intelligent. So there's a YouTube video that I have called Locator Setter AI or something, and that will break through that. But let's just go ahead and like just run by this. We can get to testing this thing, okay? So select your knowledge base. Then after all of the hard work it takes to create a knowledge base, then you create this giant prompt that took us a long time to just really get right, because it kept like glitching or it kept pausing for a long time and it was awkward, and finally we did it right. So I'm not going to go through every single sentence of this, but we're basically telling it, be polite, use a 7th grader vocabulary, vernacular, right? And then you want to gather the information, and your goal is to always like tell them to book a Zoom call and that you're going to get the permission to text it and email it to them, right? And then the cool thing is if they say no, then it'll like try twice to like really try to sell it. Like, no, come on, it's gonna be easier if we do the Zoom call. And if they still say no, it's like, we're gonna share our screens. You can turn your camera off. Don't like, let's just do a Zoom call. And so it sells it for you automatically. That's my favorite part, because I love working with Zoom calls as a locator, because I can close at a higher rate. That's the whole point. And I can do this job from anywhere in the world that has Wi-Fi. Okay. So then basically we're telling it examples on what to say. Like, hey, if someone calls in and they're like, what's the name of this apartment I saw online? Or like, can I get more info? Or I'm calling about a listing online, right? It's going to basically use this template, and we're like, keep it similar to this. And we're like, understood. Well, just so you know, apartment locator pitch, I'm just the receptionist, but I'd be happy to send you the link so you can book a 10-minute Zoom call with a licensed real estate agent. They'll walk you through everything, like the name, the pricing, the address. It's actually really easy and fast. Would you like me to send you the link? So then it's asking for permission, and we're kind of prompting it in there. Make sure to ask for permission so we're not spamming anyone, okay? And then this is like where it tries to like upsell or persuade them to do the Zoom. If they say no, it's saying like, come on, it really speeds up how fast we can match you. Like, you should do the Zoom, right? All right, well, that would have been like a 2-hour video if we went through any more prompts. The prompt is already included in IQ, all that stuff. All right, let's just get to the fun part now and have it call me, and so that we can just play around as if we're like an angry client. Like, I don't want to do a Zoom call, and then you're gonna see how it like tries to sell me on the idea just to get my permission to send me a Zoom call link, because that's how I love to work. I mean, I remember taking some calls when I was in Buenos Aires, Argentina, because they had Wi-Fi. I mean, I had 3 hours extra sleep. I was in a different country, but because I had booked Zoom calls, I could actually chill with 3 hours of extra sleep in this awesome country, because I'm half Argentinian, so I love visiting the country. And I could still work with Zoom calls because they had Wi-Fi, right? It was freaking amazing. That's why I love this thing to like do the selling and the persuading for my manual leads to come through for me. Otherwise social media leads and everything, or paid ads, those go right to the survey and they book a call anyways, right? But this, I'm so excited because now I'm covering all of my bases, like not just my paid ads or not just my social media efforts. Now it's referrals, manual calls, random one-offs. Now they're gonna get persuaded. All right, let's go ahead and test this now. So let me type in my number. All right, here we go. Turn the volume up.
Hi there, you've reached LocatorIQ template. I'm Sam. How can I help today?
Oh, hey there. I just need some help renting a place.
Great. Just so you know, we're a free apartment locating service. We work with every apartment in the city to help you find the right fit, whether it's pet friendly or has great specials. Our service is totally free because we're paid by the apartment after you move in. Would you like to get started and see what we can find for you?
Yeah, that sounds good, actually. Is the service really free?
Absolutely. Our service is 100% free for you. We get paid by the apartment once you move in. All we ask is that you mention our name on your rental application and let the staff know you're working with us. Ready to dive in?
Yeah, that's fair enough. I can do that. I don't really want to book a Zoom call, though. Can you help me, or just get me with someone else that can help me now?
Booking a quick Zoom call actually helps us match you with a place faster because we can share our screen and show you our live database of accurate prices and specials together. I promise it will be the best plan. Is that okay with you? You can even keep your camera off if you'd like.
Oh, I hear you, but I don't really want to do Zoom, though.
Got it. No worries. I'll have an agent call you back personally as soon as possible. Could I get your name and email to make sure they can reach you?
Yeah, okay. That works. My name's Pierre.
Thanks, Pierre. Just to make sure I've got it right, your name is Pierre. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. Now, could you please provide your email address so we can contact you?
Sure. It's mrhanky@gmail.com.
Just to make sure I've got it right, your email address is misterhanky@gmail.com. Is that correct?
Yes, Mr. Hanky.
Great, Pierre. An agent will reach out to you soon. Thanks for your patience and have a fantastic day.
What's the average rent right now in Austin?
The average rent in Austin for a one-bedroom apartment is generally between $1,300 and $1,800, depending on the location and size. We
Okay.
can help narrow it down based on your budget.
Okay, got it. And do I have to apply through you guys or the apartment or what?
You'll apply directly with the apartment, but all we ask is that you mention our name on your rental application and let the staff know you're working with us. It helps keep our service free for you. Would you like to get started?
What's your company name then?
I'm Sam, and I'm with the National Association of Locators. We're here to help you find the perfect apartment. Can I grab your name to get started?
Oh, sure. Actually, I have a question. Can I ask a different question?
Of course. What's your question?
I have bad credit. It's actually pretty low. Can you guys still help me find a place?
Absolutely. We can still help you find a place. We work with a variety of apartments, and some are more flexible with credit requirements. Would you like to get started?
Yeah, let's get started.
Great. Could I get your name, please?
Well, that just about covers that. So the last thing I want to show you is going into the automation, because I just, hung up. It should text me and email me over my survey link. And that's what we kind of prompted in there so they can start the process. So let's take a look at that. We go to contacts, and now you can see that I called it. So we can see here that it sent off the great talking with you, Pierre. Here's the, what is this, an email? Hey, Pierre, it was great talking to you. You can get started right here. By the way, we got our last client, Rachel, 2 months free on our new apartment. Try to do the same for you. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. And then it puts like your company name and your number. So that's awesome. And then if we click right here, so we just got that email to us, boom, it takes us right into the survey, which is what we want. Because here, they can go to the next step, the next step, the next step, watch the little 2-minute VSL video, and then go into the calendar. Okay, so just gonna fly through the move-in date. Cool, so then here is like the little 1-2 minute VSL. And this is what really warms up your lead. Even before they book a Zoom call with you, they see you, they see the video, it's edited well, and then it pushes them over to this. Do you promise to be on time? Yes, and submit. So you just got a new lead. And now here it's gonna boot up the calendar so they can just book a Zoom call. If I was a real lead, this would be automatically filled out because of the survey. It just pulls the information in here. So they don't have to do it twice. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this Locator AI receptionist. It's really great. If you guys want to learn more about this business in general, you could sign up to LocatorIQ.VIP right here. It's an all-in-one tool that we do absolutely everything from. It's how we connect our Zoom account. It's how we organize on a calendar. It's how we have a pipeline view, the automations, everything is done in IQ. However, really the best way to start is going into our school community, because IQ is kind of a beast of a tool. And so you do need some guidance. And it's great to just have a network of others to kind of like collaborate with, test the bot yourselves, make it better, and then everything else that we do inside of the largest apartment locating school group in existence. So check out our school group. It's the most affordable way to learn from us. And what we're doing this month is we're giving the Locator Crash course that we used to sell for $1,500 included in your little $67 a month subscription. So it's an awesome way to learn and get started. And you get a complimentary kickoff call with my head coach, Alex, right here as well. Look at all of us waiting to support you in your real estate career. Check out the pinned comment below. And if you do subscribe, it will alert you when we make the other YouTube video about the outbound cold calling AI locator. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.